World Cup 2026 continues, my friends, and there were some matches in group stage. I would like to start about Spain. Spain played Cape Verde in Group H, and it was a draw, nil-nil. For me, it was a surprising, and not only for me. It was surprising for the whole fans around the world that Spain couldn't win Cape Verde. Ireland country with a 530,000 population. Spain has around 50 million population. It's like 10 times more, around 10 times more, And I was shocked. Also, as we know, the Spain national team is one of the best in the world for around a decade or more, let's say, for around 20 years. They are playing fantastic football. Their tiki-taka style, famous, and they won the last Euro. And a lot of pundits were saying that they are one of the favorites to win this World Cup. And they are just couldn't score a goal and play a nil-nil. And the question is this team is not good at when they are playing positional football against the teams who are parking the bus, or they are just overall not good enough? It's a big question. For me, it can be both. For me, Spain national team is overrated for this World Cup. Of course, it was one of the strong national teams in from 2008 till 2012. They were the best in the world. That's why they have won 2 Euros in that period, 1 World Cup in 2010, because they were the best. But right now, I don't think so. And, it's overrated by media, in my opinion, because of their previous success and etc. They have won the Euros, but in the Euros, if you compare the squad between the Euros and nowadays, there is a difference. Also in the shape of some players. For example, Rodri was injured for a long time, and he came just and started to play, but his shape is not, let's say, as good as was in Euros. The same thing I could mention about Yamal. He just came recently from his injury. Now he started playing, but you need to you need to switch on the rhythm, in order to start to show your best performance. But it's not there yet. And by the way, Ferran Torres had very good chances, and the chances that he needed to score. When you play for the big club as Barcelona, the expectations are huge, but he couldn't do it. I was shocked, and the PSG also interested in him. For what reason, I don't know. So, it was. If you analyze the game, of course, Cape Verde made some kind of good tactics, parking the bus, being the disciplined and defend for the almost the whole match. They had some long shoots, but they couldn't score. It was not good. It was not enough to score, let's say, and it finished with a draw, nil-nil. And the important thing was that about the goalkeeper of Josimar Diaz. Before the match, he had in social media, in Instagram, let's say, 50,000 followers. And after the match, after making this kind of fantastic saves, he now has more than 3 million followers, let's say. And it's increasing. Maybe it will go till 10 million by the end of this week or next week, let's say. So this is for me very interesting. It's the 21st century, and when you have attention, you are famous, and attention is the money in this century, let's say, and everything goes viral sometimes. And he's a 40 years old, the person who like the world didn't know before that, except from their relatives and inside of their country maybe. And like I have googled, and he plays in Portugal, so maybe some people have known him in Portugal. That's it. He's 40. He's almost at the end. Like we can say that he's at the end of his career, and now before retirement he's a famous, that can help him for his, let's say, potential passive income pension. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy. One chance, one thing has changed his life, for 100%, let's say. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen in the next matches, but very important points for Cape Verde, and very huge, like, let's say, big loss for Spain in the sense of the points, because they have some other games like against Uruguay and Saudi Arabia that will not be easy, let's say. So, by the way, Uruguay against Saudi Arabia played a draw also. It means that all of these teams in Group H has 1 point, like all of them by 1 point. In the next matches, everything will be decided in this group. Let's see what's going to happen. But about Uruguay, I could mention that they have some quality in their squad. For example, Valverde and Max Araujo, the left back, is exceptional for me. He plays for Sporting, and Manchester United needs to try to sign him, in my opinion, because he's a left back, and United is looking for a left back. He's good. His crosses are good. He scored some goals. He's fast, and for me, he can be one of the best left backs in the world for upcoming years. And not only Manchester United, but also another top clubs in top 5 leagues needs to try to sign him, because in my opinion, he would be one of the best in the near future as a left back. And he's showing his skills, and he scored a goal. However, in this national team, I mean the Uruguay national team, there is a lack of the attacking players who gives you some goals. Before that, there were Luis Suarez, there were Cavani, there were like another players who can help, to score. For example, they reached the semi-final in 2010 in the World Cup 2010. I remember that Luis Suarez made a save by his hand, and he take a red card against Ghana, if I'm not mistaken. So they were good, but like there is a lack of attacking players in Uruguay nowadays. So they need to work. I mean, the federation need to work on it in order to somehow, let's say, develop the football, develop the attacking players. I don't know, like, because by that way you cannot go far. Just only defending. You need also some players as a forward to score the goals in the level of Suarez, Cavani. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know your opinions in the comments. Bye bye.